So for the bow that is on the bag, we are going to be using three different fabrics. So the first one is 16 by 16 inches. So it's on fold at the moment. So once you open it, it's supposed to be 16 by 16. And this is how we're going to use it. We are going to like fold it this way. That's diagonally. And then we have the second one, which is 15.5 by 9.5. And then we have the third one, which is 9.25 by 21 inches. So those are the three fabrics that we are going to be using for our bow. So starting with the last one, which is 21 by 9.25, I'm going to fold it into two just like you see me do. And I'm going to take it to the sewing machine and run my stitch on it. I'm also going to do the same with the 15.5 by 9.5. I'll take it to the sewing machine and run my stitch on it and then show us what it looks like. So here we go. I'm done doing that. I've already run my stitch on them. So I'm going to flip it to the right side. I'm going to flip the two to the right side. Just watch the way I'm doing it. You can go ahead and take it to the ironing table at this point and just iron it flat so that it can come out neater. But because there was no light when I was recording, I just had to do it like that. I just folded it to make sure that I'm able to get the center. Just watch the way I'm doing it. It's self-explanatory. Then I'll take it to the sewing machine and run my stitch on it like so. I'm also going to repeat the same thing with the other fabric. So I'd already gone ahead to run my stitch on it on the sewing machine, and this is what it looks like. So I'm going to place it on top of each other like this. Just watch the way I'm doing it. The wrong side is actually facing down, then I'm just going to pleat it just like you see me do. Just keep watching it from here. You're going to understand what I'm doing. So once I was done pleating it, I'm just going to bring in thread and I'm going to like tie it just like you see me do. Tie it really tight. And once we are done doing that, this is how it looks like. So the next thing we want to work on now is the third fabric. So I'm going to bring in the third fabric and I'm going to like fold it diagonally just like you see me do. And I'm going to bring in our scissors and cut the tip a bit just like you see me do. That's going to be the opening where we turn it to the right side. Remember we are running the stitch on the wrong side, just the way I'm demonstrating. So you're going to run stitch on those two sides and then leave that tip. I've gone ahead to run my stitch guys and I'm just going to use that little opening to turn it to the right side. So what I'm trying to do here is to fold it in so I can run my stitch on it just to close up that part. I've gone ahead to close it up guys and this is what it looks like. So and I also brought back the two fabric that were already turned to bow. I'm just going to fold this one and attach it to it. Just watch the way I'm doing it. So I'm going to use needle and thread to hold this one together. So once I was done tacking it to my satisfaction, I'm just going to attach it to the bow, the one that we've worked on before. So just watch the way I'm going to like attach it. I'm done tacking it and this is what it looks like. So the next thing we're going to do is to bring in a small piece of fabric like this, which is 10 inches by 4 inches. So we're going to sew it on the wrong side and then flip it to the right side just like we did with the other bigger ones. So I'm done doing that. This is what it look like. So we're going to flip it to the right side now. So the whole essence of this piece is to cover up the sewing and everything. So it's going to make it neat. So we're going to have like neat sewing. So we're going to like join it like so, just the way I edit. Like we're going to run stitch on it. So you can use needle and thread if you feel like the sewing machine is going to be difficult. So once you are done doing that, you now turn it to the other side. So you make sure you cut off the excess and then turn it to the other way. Just watch the way I'm doing it. So we are done with the bow, and this is what it looks like. So the next thing we're going to do is to bring in the bag, and then we're going to attach it to it. And yeah, that's the end of the tutorial for the bow that we use for the bow bag. And if this was helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.